What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm MikeTheQuick, and today we're talking about Pokemon TCG Pocket. We're talking about the new set that's coming out on March 27th called Shining Revelry. This is going to include shiny Pokemon like Charizard, Beedrill, Revavroom, Lucario, Pachirisu, and Wugtrio. Now, I don't know if you guys remember the leak a few months ago, or a month ago, I don't know how long it's been exactly, but it was a little bit ago where they showed these two little things, and everyone was like, it's a shiny Pokemon, it's a new rainbow type, because this symbol got leaked in the files, and everyone's like, it's a new rarity. This is what it is. It's for shiny Pokemon. This is what the shiny Charizard EX looks like, along with the card border that's going to be released with it. Here's what the binder part looks like. And then here is two Pokemon that are getting added with the shiny Revelry set. So this is Lucario EX. This is the first EX Lucario that we have gotten, and it is kind of crazy considering it's basically a fighting type Articuno. It has Aura Sphere, which is 3 energy, it does 100 damage, and it also does 30 damage to one of your opponent's benched Pokemon. This could be incredible paired along with a Lucario on the bench, because it would do 120 damage and 130 damage to the bench, which would be absolutely incredible. Like, that's crazy. And then we also have this Charizard EX, which is the second Charizard EX we got. And it is for 1 energy, you can use Stoke and take 3 energy from your energy zone and attach it to this Pokemon. And then the second move is 5 energy, 3 fire type energy, and 2 basic type energy. I think that's what they're called. For Steam Artillery, which is 150 damage. Now, this is 180 HP Charizard. It's pretty good. 150 damage is a lot, and you could technically get it by turn 2, considering you put 1 energy on it, you get 3 more energy, it's 4 energy. The next turn you put 1 more energy, and second turn you do 150 damage, which is kind of crazy to think about. Uh, but that's there. Next up is this Iono, which is probably getting a full art card. It's each player shuffles the cards into their hand, into their deck, and then draws that many cards. So this could be good. So let's say you have your hand sucks. Like it is just bad. You can just Iono, swap them all out. Now, it's pretty good. There's this Tatsugiri card, which we'll get in English in a couple minutes. Um, here's a closer look at that Charizard EX. Stoke and Steam Artillery again. Oh yeah, and I do want to point out, this is all from the Twitter account PokeGirl Lauren. This is the biggest, most tight collection of all these leaks that have come out for this set. It's just using this so it's more compact. With the new set comes new EX starter deck missions. So we have Tigaton EX, Charizard EX, Giratina EX, Pikachu EX, Trio EX, Lucario EX, Paldean Clodsire EX, Beedrill EX, and Bibarel EX. Now, we'll get into what these cards do and what their moves are in a minute, but for right now, they're really blurry. It's really hard to see. Alright, so here's the Beedrill. It has 170 HP. It's a stage 2, evolves from Kakuna. For 2 grass energy, you get Crushing Spear, which is 80 damage, and it discards a random energy from your opponent's active Pokemon, and it has 1 retreat cost. Up next is Bibarel EX with 160 HP. It's stage 1 that evolves from Bidoof. It is a 4 energy move called Carefree Press. It heals 30 damage from this Pokemon and has 3 retreat costs. I think this could go pretty good in like an Arceus deck, or even a Dialga deck, honestly. Next up after that is Tinkaton EX, which has 170 HP. It is a Steel type. It's stage 2, evolves from Tinkatuff. It has a move called Terrific Thumping, which is 3 energy, 2 steel, and 1 colorless. That's the one. It's called colorless. It does 80 damage plus, and if flip a coin, if heads, this attack does 80 more damage. It has a retreat cost of 2. Up next, finally, Giratina EX. It has 150 HP. Its ability is once during your turn, you may take an energy from your energy zone and attach it to this Pokemon. If you use this ability, your turn ends. So you kind of get just an extra energy a turn, but if you use it, your turn ends. Kind of like Gardevoir, except a little worse, honestly. But you get it, turn 1 instead of having to wait 3 turns. Then you have Chaotic Impact, which is 3 Psychic, 1 Colorless. for 130 damage, and it does 20 damage to yourself and has 2 retreat cost. I don't see this card being used a whole lot. I mean, it sounds cool, but its ability is cool, just not that great. Considering, I mean, you could have him in the bench, which could be cool. You could set him up later, which actually might be its use. It might be a bench set up, and then when you get it eventually set up, you can send it out and start cleaning. Up next is Pikachu EX with 120 HP. It has Thunderbolt, which is 150 damage for 3 electric energy, and it discards all energy from this Pokemon. This would go crazy with the Magnezone EX or Magneton deck. Everyone knows the famous Magneton that takes its ability, takes a electric energy, attaches to it, and it just goes crazy. This would go perfect with it. Up next is Trio EX. It has 140 HP. It is a Stage 2 Pokemon. It evolves from Wiglet. For 3 energy, for 3 water energy, it has Pop Out Throughout, which does one of your opponent's Pokemon is chosen at random 3 times. For each time a Pokemon is chosen, do 50 damage to it. This is really interesting. And it's kind of hard to think of like how this would work. Like, it says one of your opponent's Pokemon is chosen at random 3 times. So does that mean it's kind of like the Dragonite damage, where it does 50 damage 4 times to other random Pokemon on the bench? That could be kind of cool. I think this runs like that, which is this is just a cheaper Dragonite, which honestly might be super useful and might be really fun to make a deck with. Up next is Paldean Clodsire EX. It has 160 HP. It's a Stage 2, evolves from Paldean Wooper. It has Venoshock, which is a 2 dark energy attack. It does 60 plus damage. If your opponent's active Pokemon is poisoned, this attack does 60 more damage. So this would go great with like a Weezing deck, or I think Arbok has a poison type move. I've seen a couple Weezing Arbok decks, but this goes crazy with that. I might make a poison deck. I mean, I made Sleepy Ninja. If you haven't checked out on the channel, I made a deck with Greninja and Wigglytuff, which just put Pokemon asleep, and then they couldn't switch out, and then they just kept doing damage. It was awesome. This might be something really cool like that. I'll see what I can do with this. And then here is the shiny Pachirisu. It has Plasma, which takes electric energy from your energy and attach it to one of your benched Pokemon. This, again, could pair great with that Pikachu. I mean, that Pikachu EX with this Pachirisu, it could be crazy. It only has 70 base HP, but you know, it's a Pachirisu. Here's a better look at that Lucario EX. It is, you know, again, Aura Sphere, but this is shiny. And ranked mode is going to be available soon. Ranked mode will be launched from March 28th, and the first season will end April 27th. And players will be matched against players of their own skill level and receive an emblem based on their end of season rank. The ranks seem to be based off different Pokeballs, such as Great Ball, Ultra Ball, Master Ball, which is the highest rank. This is going to be so much fun. I know people have been asking for ranked forever, and I think this is great. Again, shout outs to Pokegirl Lauren. She has had everything, all the leaks just here together in one nice, clean, consistent spot. So thank you so much. And before we get out of here, I want to say, hot take, trade system is good. The trade system in TCG Pocket is good. I can make a whole different video about that if I wanted to. I won't, probably. But my opinion, I like the trade system. It works best for everyone. It makes it where there's no money incentive. And with that being said, I appreciate you guys if you stuck around this whole time. Shout out to Pokegirl Lauren. Her Twitter is going to be linked in the description. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.